I am live. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Wine Wednesday. As you can see, I am solo because my darling, wonderful husband, with whom I just celebrated 30 amazing years, is not with me today because he is traveling. But I am here and I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. Say hi, of course, and spend some time with you. But there is some updates, so I am going to be taking care of that. And I get to spend time with you. So that makes it a fun Wednesday as always. So for those of you who haven't come and joined us before with the StreamYard feed, just remember that if you're coming from Facebook, if you don't give StreamYard the permission to use your name, then you will show up to me as Facebook user, and that's perfectly fine. It's just if you say something to me, I may not be able to acknowledge you back by name. Let's see. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Sherry. Hey, Susan. Hi, Robin. Hi, Tabitha. There's Loretta. Hi, Kathy and Louise and Ruth. How are you guys doing? It's been an interesting Wednesday here. Hi, Elizabeth. And there's our first Facebook user. Hi. Hi, Allison. Hi, Fong. Hey, Tracy. And there's Nikki Ann. Hi, Kelly. How are you from Canada? Acre. I hope I didn't say that wrong. Hi. Hi, Viti. Hi, Nicole. Hey, Jean. How are you, dear? Hi, Sharon. Hi, Lori. Good to see you guys. Hi, Louisa. I'm glad that you all decided to spend some of your Wednesday with me. I am popping open a cold can of Coke Zero, and I am ready to chit-chat because you just get me today. So I'm sorry, I'm not bringing the handsome and funny hunk with me today because he is doing some other things that needed to be done, and so he's off doing that. Thank you, Kathy. I like this shirt too. And I found it recently and I was pretty excited, and it's super comfy on top of it. So, hi, Wendy. Hey, Melissa. Who will hit you in the chest since William is gone? No, I usually hit who will I hit in the chest? See, I have company who has declined to be on camera because it's been a really long day, and that is totally awesomely fine. But I wouldn't have hit her in the chest anyway. I'm just saying. So, it is the Shayla show today. So, Kelly, hey, thank you. And thank you so much for the goodies you sent. Oh my gosh. We have not had a chance to take pictures for you and all of that kind of good stuff. But I did want to tell you that we got it. Thank you so much. And we will be reaching out because it was vastly appreciated. Let's see. Hi, Vicky. Hey, Sharon. And so I want to say the first thing, as some of you know, maybe not all of you, my dad had his complete hip replacement today, and it's been a lot to kind of deal with. The surgery got pushed out. It came back. Oh, hi, Donna. Anyway, fine. And then it was supposed to be a 2-hour surgery, and it was like 4 hours, and we still hadn't heard anything. And I'm kind of getting antsy, and I know I'm not the only one. Like, baby's in class and she's texting me like, what have you heard? What have you heard? I'm like, so far nothing. But anyway, I finally did get a phone call about an hour and a half ago that it went well, and my dad came out of the anesthesia. He's a little disoriented, but honestly, that's not super uncommon or anything, and I'm sure it will right itself after he'd been out of anesthesia for a little bit. But overall, it went well, and they did what they needed to do. And so, yeah, hopefully this will improve Dad's mobility. He'd gotten to where he just couldn't walk around on a broken hip. I mean, honestly, who can, right? And it was just so painful to try to do anything. And so after his first hip surgery, when he very first fell, which has been just over a year ago now, they tried to repair the existing bone and whatever, and he did okay, and then the hardware wasn't meshing well with his bone, and they repaired it again, and then he did even better, and he was walking around, and he had done completely, like, it was amazing because he, when I first saw him, he was on a walker and he couldn't do very well. And then by the time I saw him again at Christmas, he was walking completely on his own, and he was doing great. And then the hardware failed again. And this time they said, he's almost 85. So they decided to go ahead and just do a whole hip replacement this time, which is good from the perspective that, it's not going to keep failing on him, but, it's a much more major surgery than it was before. So we were just kind of dealing with that and hoping that he would tolerate it okay. But they're hoping, I think, to get him up and walking either tonight or tomorrow. And then once he's demonstrated that he can walk a little bit, then I think they're going to go ahead and release him and let him start rehab shortly. So fingers crossed. You guys, thank you so much. Whoever you said you just missed something major, my dad had a hip replacement today. So I was just giving you all of the ins and outs of that. And, it's a little crazy to sit there and talk about. It's like my dad. I was looking at my wedding pictures yesterday, and my dad has this hysterical expression as he's about to walk me down the aisle. He's grinning like a loon. And I remember he cracked some joke, and you all, I don't even remember. I wasn't even nervous that day, but I remember thinking only my dad would be cracking jokes as we're about to, as I'm about to go get married. And I've waited this day for, a long, long time. And I'm feeling so solemn and happy, but, like the moment had gravity for me, and there's my dad cracking jokes. So, I got to talk to him a little bit yesterday, and yesterday morning, baby and I FaceTimed him, and before she went back to school. So we talked to him for a little bit, and he was in good spirits, and he was happy that he was going to get this over with and get it taken care of because he was ready to be mobile again. So anyway, that's where all of that stands. So I appreciate you guys very much asking me questions about dad and caring about my dad. It is something, that weighs on my mind a lot. And I know some of you guys, hey, Melissa, some of you guys sneaked in while I was talking. And so I've missed you, like, hi, Susan, hi, Gina, and Melissa, and Rebecca. So anyway, thank you guys for caring and joining, and it means a lot to me. I don't feel quite so alone, which has been, other than having, I can always talk to William and baby about these things, but there are times where it's easy to kind of get in this place where you're alone with your thoughts, and then you're not, you can go to some dark places where you worry about this, that, or the other, and whatever. So it's good to have you here, and then I feel like I said, I'm not going through this alone. Thank you, Eve. So thank you, guys. Yeah. So the other thing is, it is not always a good thing, right, Ames? I appreciate you guys. So many of you left lovely comments to the wedding photo that I posted yesterday. I still can't believe we've been married 30 years. It's insane to me that in some ways it seems, I won't say it seems like yesterday, because obviously it's been 30 years and, we have an adult daughter, but I feel like if you were to ask me how long it's really been, I think I would tell you like maybe 15 years at most. Like, it just doesn't seem like 30. That just sounds like a crazy, astoundingly wow number. And I know I've had a lot of people reach out to me privately and say, you guys have really accomplished something, and you guys are like couple goals and all this kind of stuff. And it's so sweet, but honestly, it's just a matter of, for us, it's just a matter of, we both knew. I knew more than him. I'm just saying, when we first met, I knew more than him. But it's just one of those things that I feel blessed to have him in my life every day. I don't know if he's here. He said he was going to try to be here, but just depended on where he was in the scheme of things. So anyway, thank you guys very much for your kind thoughts and your comments about the anniversary day that we had. So it started really, really nice. We went to breakfast with baby at this little local place where it's going to sound crazy, because when we say this to people, they're like, why would you want that? But this little place has, first of all, it has great French toast, which is like a favorite thing of mine. But they also have they have like tater tots with breakfast, and that's it, but they're not like frozen tater tots. They're not normal tater tots. I don't know how to put it. They're like cracked tater tots. I don't know what they put in these things, but they're so good. So we went and sat and had breakfast, and then baby had to go on to school from there because she had a class at like 3:30 or something like that, and she wanted to get there in plenty of time to grab some groceries and do a few things before she had to go to class. So she went on after breakfast. See, Nicole, I love French toast too. I'm just saying. Hi, Renee. Good to see you too. Hi, Jennifer. You snuck in too. Hope you guys are doing well down there. Thank you, Kathy. I love tater tots. So anyhow, then we came home and had to take care of a couple of things because he knew he was leaving, and I'm working on some things that are just time sensitive and they couldn't wait. And then we decided that we would just have some us time, and some of that included like about 5 hours of playing Red Dead Redemption 2. So it's funny, if you've ever played on an online game, like a massive MMO game with somebody else that you know. So we're both on the same server and our avatars are together, but we are actually in separate rooms kind of shouting at each other. So, but it's so much fun, and we had such a blast just relaxing and not feeling like we have to go anywhere, we have to do anything, we have to. And I think we told you guys last week, one of our favorite restaurants actually shut down last week, and that was where we were going to go have our anniversary dinner. And then the other two like backup places that we would have normally chosen, one of them is under reconstruction, and the other one it is moved, and it's kind of moved far away, and we were like, I don't really want to go that far. So, and then neither one of us really wanted to get dressed up. And then by the time we looked up after playing this game for hours, it was like 8 o'clock. So we said, okay, well, we'll go to this other restaurant. We haven't been there in a while, but the last time we went, it was nice. Thank you, Rebecca. I will keep that under advisement, girl. Anyway, so we start driving in that direction, and then we get there about 8:15, and they're already closed. And we're like, what do you mean you're closed? How are you? Like, it's 8 o'clock. Oh, happy birthday, whoever you said. It says Facebook user to me, but yeah. Well, see, Melissa, yeah, you wanted to come back and visit the Mexican place with the guacamole and the margaritas. We had actually been there with some friends the night before, and I'm going again on Friday because baby's coming back for the weekend. So and he was like, well, we just had Mexican food like the other night, so let's not run. I'm supposed to run, Kathy, because Rebecca's dangerous. He was like, I don't want to have Mexican food 2 nights in a row. And I know, he's like, let's have something else. But as we're driving around trying to figure out where the heck to go, because it's getting later and things are starting to close at 8 o'clock, we ended up having Mexican food at a different place because we're in a different part of town. But anyway, it was fun. We were together. That was all that mattered to me. At first I was like, oh, let's travel someplace and let's go somewhere because, we took the trip to Maui for our 25th and we had so much fun. And at this point, I'm just like, I don't care if we go anywhere. I just want to spend time with you. And he was like, yeah, I feel that way too. So, personal pillow flupper. Yes, that would be awesome. So at any rate, it was a super chill day, but you know what? That was what we both wanted. And, I told him, don't get me anything. I don't want anything. I don't need anything. Get me a card. I'm happy. Like, I don't need anything at this point. So, oh, hi, Lakeisha. Is that your birthday? Happy birthday, honey. That's awesome. I hope you did something fun and amazing and wonderful today. Sorry, Deborah. Good to see you. I'll see you next week. Well, you won't see me next week because I will be out of town. It's just a whole thing. So at any rate, so for those of you who have joined or have watched or were there live when William did the inebriated live on Sunday. Was it Sunday? Yes, it was Sunday. and so you got to meet what we have affectionately called Eminem. So there's a story there, and I don't know if they're ready for me to tell the whole story, but somebody did ask the question, are we happy with Eminem? Is this like a good thing for us? Like, do we like the other half of Eminem? And the answer is yes. We're incredibly happy, and we are hoping that it all works out well for them and they are happy together. So we will see how that goes. Oh, I'm just saying, Kathy, he's just the crazy. He's just the crazy. So, happy birthday, Acre. Well, we were all a little bit toasty, honestly, by the time by the time he turned the camera on. To be honest, so I was in the pool. You probably saw me in the pool talking to my husband's friend, and we were having a very deep conversation about quite a few things, because we were all by then a little on the toasty side. So at first I thought he was kidding. So that was why I didn't turn around and wave at the camera more. I really honestly thought that he was kidding and he was trying to mess with me, because he does that a lot. And then when it was going on, and I realized like he's not cutting the camera off, I was like, oh, he's not kidding. Okay, so that's when I turned around and actually waved, because honestly, I thought he was kidding. So, sorry y'all if you were expecting more of a response from me. I just wasn't quite there. Yeah, we were quite a bit of vodka into that day, just saying. So, oh, thanks, Rebecca. That's awesome. Thank you, Louise. Yeah, we do really enjoy, and it's always sad to me when we get to Labor Day. Like, it's a happy day because we have had a traditional, like, close down the pool. That's probably the last pool party we'll have until, like, Memorial Weekend, when it's finally warm enough to get in it, generally. The weather's staying hot enough for right now that we might be able to get into it once or twice more, but it depends from year to year, and this is honestly probably the last weekend that we would for sure 100% not freeze in that pool. And in all honesty, last year, I don't even think we got in the pool on Labor Day. It was actually for the first time in like 20 years too cold for the pool on Labor Day weekend. We were like, what is happening? Oh, yeah. No, and we've known, Loretta, we've known actually the other half of Eminem for his whole life. They've actually known each other since they were babies. It's a really long story, just saying. But it's a cute story, and I will tell it when they tell me I can. How's that? But it's kind of darling, and it's very romantic, I'm just saying. So let's see, what else do I have to get you guys caught up on? Customers keep telling you to get snow in 6 weeks. I don't know about that. Thank you, Melissa. So Melissa says, oh, I forgot. I can do this thing where I remembered how to do this now. I just had to look for that. Thank you. Forbidden Confessions Protectors is awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. For those of you who haven't read the Forbidden Confessions series, the best way to put this is they are sexy bedtime stories. So there's something you can start and finish, before bed. You're unwinding for the day. You don't want to get caught up in something that you're going to like lose sleep over because it's super long and you don't have more than an hour or two or whatever. Like, this is perfect because you're going to start it, you're going to finish it, and it's going to keep you interested until you're ready to go to bed, and then it'll be time. No, Louise, my pool does not have a heater. We did not build the pool. It was here when we moved into the house. In all honesty, if I had built the pool, I probably would have put a heater in it. But, oh, I'm sorry you have a migraine. Hugs. I hope you get better, hun. So, other things I have to catch you up on because it's September and already a week into September. Is it next Tuesday? No, it's not. 20 days from today, I had to think about that. 20 days from today, More Than Protect You will release, and we're gearing up for that. again, that's my crossover between Reed Family Reckoning and the Hope Sisters series, which I started with Misadventures of a Backup Bride and Misadventures with My Ex. So this is the third sister, Echo, and her. This is actually, I think, the first best friends to lovers book I've ever written. I'm thinking about that, honestly, but I think it is. So at any rate, I had a really good time, doing a mashup with these two series and getting these characters over to Maui. And writing a best friends to lovers story was it was fun and it was sweet, but it was sexier than I expected. And I ended up really, really enjoying this story. So I hope that you guys too. Let's see. And then I'm still working on More Than Hate You because that comes out November 9th. And we still have other surprises happening. We've got some new covers to reveal. I have some other things that I'm going to start working on as soon as I'm done with More Than Hate You. I actually have some things I'm going to revisit. And I'm super excited, you guys. I feel like I took the better part of the last 5 days off. You guys know I never do that, but I took the better part of the last 5 days off and just recharged my battery a little bit because I was feeling tired, and I caught up on sleep, and I just kind of rested, and I feel so much better just in general. I'm really ready to tackle some things now. And so I did need it. Thank you, Susan. So I do have a guest here. I think she's not going to be terribly angry. So Sierra Cartwright, bless her, has agreed to come up and spend a few days with me. And we're going to do some just general chatting and plotting and planning and just some girl time. And it'll be nice. And baby's going to come home this weekend and join us. Margaritas and fun. But yeah, Jennifer, she spent all day driving, and it started really early this morning. She's just not up for it, and I don't blame her. She's been up since 4 something this morning. I'm just, I would be beat too. So, and I forgot to mention that it was Wednesday, and she had forgotten that it was Wednesday. So, you guys, it's just a lot after driving this far to get here. So, but we will be keeping you guys posted on things that we plan to do. So last time she was here with Jenna Jacob, I introduced them, as I like to do, I introduced them to the movie Eurovision, which if you've never seen it, go look at it on Netflix. Don't tell me that you don't like Will Ferrell, because neither one of them liked Will Ferrell, and they both ended up loving this movie. Just saying. So, it's not your typical Will Ferrell movie if you're thinking it's dirty comedy that's... we do need to stay away from the bank, Eve. That is a really good point. We need to stay away from the bank. So, we will do that, because I don't think we have a reason to go to the bank, thank God. So, anyway, this time I have some things that I want to introduce her to. One of the things we've talked about already is Ted Lasso season 1. So if you haven't watched that and you have Apple TV, that I think is one of the best. It's sweet and heartwarming and so much character development. I really, really enjoyed season 1 of Ted Lasso, and I'm honestly, I'm behind in season 2 because I've just been so slammed, but I'm catching up, and I love this whole cast. I think it's fantastic. Yes, I have the flamingo actually right here. It's so cute. I put it in my little pencil holder because he's just precious, adorable, and it's so cute. I can't wait to hang it. So anyway, oh, is he here? Is he here? Did I see that my husband is here? Somebody said, hi, boxcar. I'm assuming that means he's here somewhere. If you're here, hi, babe. See, I got a light going, and I made it here, and I didn't screw up. I have watched Yellowstone. I watched one episode, Kathy. I watched the pilot episode, and it was a little violent for me. It's not my cup of tea. I know a lot of people like it. Sorry, not my cup of tea. Um, Yay, I guess I didn't see him sneak in. But you be proud of me, honey. I didn't screw up too bad, right? Yay. Oh, I'm glad that you are getting some chow there, darling. So anyway, if y'all have other like suggestions that are fun and light and just like feel good things. I think we're all in the mood for a feel good something right now. Hey, Joe Biggs, how are you, dear? Other than that, you guys, we're just really low key. I have, like I said, I have so much going on. You're going to see some new things out of me here shortly. And I have a great 2022 planned, and I can't tell you yet, but it's coming, I promise. And let's see. Am I forgetting anything, honey? Because I feel like I am, but I can't remember anything. It's been a long day. Hi, Regina. Probably that is true, Eve. Yeah, Nikki Ann, I watched the first season of Lucifer and I haven't watched the rest. I need to. And I got sidetracked and it's been a while. I would probably have to start over. On day 4 of your new job, it feels good to be appreciated. I don't blame you at all. Sorry, Tabitha. I hope it gets better, honey. I really hope it gets better for you. It's been a shitty week. Oh my gosh. Yes, that is an absolutely shitty week. I am so sorry to hear that, Joe. Wow. Yeah, I saw that too, Kathy. That looks interesting. She does not. Sierra says she looks like something the cat dragged in. She does not, but she is tired and I don't blame her. And she already knows I will probably try to keep her up later than she wants to because she is a morning person and I am a night owl. So, oh, is that this weekend in San Antonio? Gosh darn. Things are creeping up on me. Good Lord. So anyway, that's really all I have, you guys. More than anything, I just wanted to come spend some time with you and update you on where I was with my dad and assure you that William and I had a great anniversary. And we've just been moving at the speed of light for a few days here, trying to get everything done and ready and, baby here and this there. And after the Sunday evening vodka fest, it was a lot of vodka. Hey, Nancy. I don't know if you were here last time that I got dates for some audios. More Than Dare You audio will be out November 2nd. Wicked as Lies and Wicked and True audio will be out on November 9th. More Than Dare You is being done by, I'm going to say this wrong, Teddy, is it Hamilton? Gosh, I'm brain dead. Teddy, and I want to say it's Hamilton, honey, but you would know if that's the right name. And then Wicked as Lies and Wicked and True will be done by Troy Duran. So, just wanted to let you guys know that. There's the Unbroken thing. We're almost through, I think, the resolution of this. It's just taking a little bit longer than I thought. It's a lot of paperwork, and it's the mail. The holiday weekend didn't help that at all. But we're working through it, and I think that it's going to get resolved here in the next couple of days. And in the meantime, it's still, if you still want any of the Unbroken titles, including the freebie Broken, or to pre-order the Commitment, right now we only have the pre-order up in ebook on our website. We will be putting the print pre-order up soon. But all of the other books that are existing and not free, obviously, are still 10% off on site with the code Unbroken10. So if you're missing any titles, I don't have any print yet. That should be coming shortly. But if you want ebooks, you can have them right now at 10% off with the code Unbroken10. Before I forget, and before William takes the code down again, like he did last time, and I had to tell him to go put it back up. So, I think that's everything I was supposed to tell you guys. Unless you guys have like questions. Do you have something that I didn't cover that I should have? Because I can't remember anything right now. They do have faith in you. That sounds fantastic. Leaving you the keys and everything. You do it. Thank you, Susan. I think I might. And I don't know why I'm tired. I didn't today. Well, today was just a lot of running around. That's why. Today was just a lot of running around. So, you guys are awesome, and I appreciate you coming to spend your Wednesday with me. I'm sorry I don't have my much funnier sidekick with me. There will be a newsletter coming out next week with an exclusive excerpt for More Than Possess You. So if you're interested in Echo and Hayes and what their Friends to Lovers book is like, you will get a little bit of something there that I'm actually really excited about, because it's just, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people just need something feel good right now. And I think this is, kind of a sexy feel good read that people could really, I think it's like something at least that I'm looking for currently. And I usually like those really juicy, super emotional, angsty reads. And this is one time I was like, I like angst, but right now I just kind of like want to be happy and have something that makes me happy. So I hope that you guys have something that makes you happy too. You know what? I love Echo too. She was so much fun. She just, you'll see. She had this way about her. I do not know Nancy. It probably is something that won't happen until late next year. So I'm kind of holding off. She's asking who will be doing the commitment audio, when it releases. And the answer is, I honestly don't know, because it's just going to depend so much on where we're at, who feels like recording at that point. And I'm going to have to spend some time really thinking, Jen and I both are going to have to really listen to some voices. If Christian, still isn't ready to start recording again, then we'll have to, spend some time on it. I don't just want to pick the first person who has an opening in their schedule. It has to be really special. That's how I feel about all my narrators. I spend a lot of time trying to pick narrators. I don't always get my first pick, you guys. They're busy. And in some cases, they've committed to an entire series for an author or a few authors, and they're just like months and months and months booked up. And so I do that balancing act between, what's too long to wait versus, is this somebody that I feel compelled to wait for? So it's, I kind of do that thing. Thank you for the suggestion. I've actually have a short list of people that, readers like y'all have suggested to me. So I will, go in and start listening to some of their voices. When I get the chance, but it's definitely busy. So anyway, I think you guys, that's really all I had to share. I'm glad that we got to spend some time together, and I hope that you don't mind that it was just me. Next week, I will be gone, but maybe you guys can compel William to spend a few minutes alone with you and talk to you about whatever it is that he talks about, whether that's Green Acres or the lawnmower. I don't know. He talks to you guys about silly, funny things that I know, old music, I don't know, and the cats, complaining about the cats who aren't with me. That's a new one. So anyway, that was really all I had. You guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that you guys have a fantastic weekend, and that you will come join William for whatever he does next week. And we'll all be back together the week after that, and we'll have lots more to say about More Than Possess You and More Than Hate You and all of the other things that are coming up. And I promise we still have more surprises that we haven't even talked about yet for this year. So super excited. Hope you are too. And other than that, you guys just enjoy your evening, and happy birthday. Couple of birthdays. That's amazing. So you guys just have an awesome night. Have an awesome weekend, and we will see you soon. Bye.